3rd of April. Castle, 3rd of April. Castle was taken as the first step of Operation John. The Palmach, her Air Brigade troops with Ranana came back to Kiryat Anovim. You've seen what it is. And some Haganah guys are up here protecting the place. And Abdel Kader in Damascus got the message the castle was taken. And he is mad. He's getting mad. He said, no, wait, we must get the castle back as quick as possible. And he's giving a message to the Jihad al-Muqaddas, you're going to fight and take it back. We can't give up that they will take the castle. So on the next day, 3rd, 4th April, attacks start to be made by the villagers from around. But the problem are that now the Haganah guys that are up there are surrounding. So they started to shoot the Jesh al-Jihad al-Muqaddas warrior trying to go up and take it back. But every day they attacked a bit more and a bit more. And the warriors of the Haganah seemed to go up higher and higher and higher in order to protect themselves. Because they were not, as long as they shot the Arab warriors, there were always more. Okay? And they used their, how can you call it, the contacts, the walkie-talkie, the radios, thank you. They were using the radios in order to say, to ask Kiryat Alim, please send us some real soldiers. We need some Palmach real soldiers from other brigade to help us. But they say, sorry, we can't help. We have other missions. We need to conquest more areas, to attack more places. We are not guardians. That's your mission. And as time continues, they had no food anymore, no water anymore, no ammunition anymore. Okay? So they went up to the only highest house, the house of the Mukhtar. Everyone know what is Mukhtar?
Yes.
Yes?
Not really.
Mukhtar is the head of the village. Every Arab village, and one guy who is the head of the village is living in the biggest house, and he is like the mayor of the village. Okay? Yeah, they were all around. We are now as inside the castle village. Actually, you see this is a fig tree, yeah? We're in the Baal agriculture part of Castle, but Castle was such a small village that they did not have any terraces or any irrigation part. They didn't have any water source, any spring. There was just this little cistern, but it was enough. It was really tiny village. So this is all the agriculture they had, and some olive trees on the shores, but without real terraces. So the soldiers went up more and more, only to the Mukhtar's house, the biggest house. Okay, the highest house, and from there they knew that they could not afford themselves to just shoot all the time because they did not have enough ammunition. So they need each one, they were waiting to be as close as can be, so they won't miss, and only then they shot because they did not have enough ammunition. Okay? Then they actually did not have nothing to eat, but in one of the abandoned houses of the castle, they still found a tobun, a big oven, and some floor beside it, but the floor was abandoned there when the people escaped, and it was already full with worms. So they made pitas with worms because that they had. Sorry? Vitamin. Yeah, protein. That's what they could eat. Okay? And this was the situation on 7th April. No one came to help the Haganah guys up there. Arabs continue to attack, and now they are only on the Mukhtar's house up there. That's only what they have, waiting for people to get as close as can be so they can shoot without missing.
One shoot, one kill.
That's what they have. And remember what Abdel Kader said from the map. He said, get back the castle, I'm finishing here and I'm coming back to you with a lot of new weapons. Okay? Just a moment, I need to thrill them before, okay? So, just remember that Abdel Kader said, just wait, take the castle back, and I'm coming back to help you with a lot of weapons from the Arab countries, from the Arab League. But the actual thing that happened, that the Arab country is saying, how do you say, weaker, how do you have this phrase in English? stroller, as you said in English. A guy who is just wandering around and is useless.
How do you say it in Hebrew?
Messing around. There is a few words in English. I just
Stranger.
okay. Don't worry. Okay, just so you know, you're just a rural guy with all your villagers and attackers. You want to win the Jews. The Jews are a real army. They got money from the U.S. maybe and weapons. Come on, you just stop doing bullshit. Just wait for the 14th May, and on 15th May, our armies will come back and contest. Yeah, just don't. We don't want to spare our weapon on your villagers. And he said, but till 15th May, what will happen? The Jews will just take everything. He said, no, we've got Jeshalin cut, and all of this weapon will go to Fawzul Kaukshi, who is a real officer, and not to you. And Hajamin Hussein, he said, but this is my nephew. I trust him. He should command on the troops, because Palestine should be liberated by Palestinians, not by you. We know our country. We want to fight on our country. They said, and the Arab League said to Haj Amin and Abdel Kader, just stop sparing our time. Wait for the 15th May. Till then, please listen to what Kaukshi said and leave them alone. And did not give anything to Abdel Kader. Please remember, who is in the Arab League? Jordan? Yes. Guys. Who made Jordan?
The British.
The British. Who made Egypt? Who made Iraq? British. Okay. Who was the most anti-British people in the world? The Husseinis. They went to Iraq to make a rebel against the British, and then they escaped to Hitler in order to encourage him to fight the British. And those Husseinis and the Arab League could not hate each other anymore and could not distrust each other anymore. Actually, the head of Iraq was the one that they escaped and tried to kill back then in World War II, and he was part of the Arab League. And all this head of countries in the Arab League, the countries that was instituted in a collaboration with Britain, with the Husseinis, who were the most rebellious to Britain in 1936 and on, could not agree on anything, and they distrust each other. And Abdel Kader told to the Arab League, you will be judged by history for letting Palestine to be lost. I'm going back to my native, and if I'm gonna be killed, I'm gonna be killed, and my blood gonna be on your hands, all you leader of the Arab country. Okay? Now let's go to the